Christyna. Okay, let's see. What is going on with you? I feel like you're holding a lot of heaviness. You're holding a lot of heavy responsibility. I feel that you are very kind-hearted, and I think you try to make everybody happy, and you could be, people-pleasing a little bit and forgetting about how you feel in the situation and what you're needing out of your own life, right? By prioritizing other people. Let's see what's up. Okay, let me say my little prayer, and we'll get started. So Christyna, you said you're a Sagittarius. Okay. That's why I like you. I like Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Capricorn, we get along very well. Okay, so Christyna, Sagittarius, where do I need to put my focus the next 6 months to generate more passive income? What needs to be added to my path and what needs to be left behind? Okay. I feel that you have to get a little bit more structured in things. You have to pick a path and head towards that path. I think you try to get this passive income from all different places, and I feel like you have to lock into one thing more than all these little things. All right, we'll see what comes up. How am I going to move out successfully to have my own place? Okay, let's see. First off, I feel like you have to do some type of prayer candle. Okay, set your intentions into a candle. Actually, I'll bring you one. I'll see which chakra you're needing, and I'll bring it to you, and I'll place an intention in it for you, and then you place the intention also of what you're wanting to accomplish moving forward. You're wanting to accomplish more passive income. You're wanting to accomplish more, maybe confidence in self, more forward movement or awareness. I think since I picked up the solar plexus, I think that you're probably needing to work on the solar plexus. So gaining the confidence, the inner strength to persevere forward. I think maybe it's imbalanced right now. There may be some like anger issues that you're holding on to. Maybe feeling powerless, feeling stuck and shit. So if I don't bring it in on Monday, just remind me. Remind me too. Okay, so candle work, I think you do have to set an intention candle, and these candles burn for 6 hours. So I'll cleanse it out for you. I'll set the intention for you, and then you set it, you re-pray over it, okay? And set it, and then light it, and let it burn for 6 hours. All right, so Christyna, let's see the guidance. Where do I need to put my focus? I think you have to put your focus on you. You, instead of everybody else. It needs to be on you, and you need to lock down to maybe 1 or 2 things. Not all these scattered things that are just taking your time and energy. Yes, you may be making a little something from these things, but you have to zone into a bigger thing. Okay, so the boating thing, that's a bigger thing, right? That's a bigger thing. So right now you don't know your purpose. It was in reverse. You're trying to figure out what your purpose is. So you're in your head a lot. So maybe you're needing to work on your head, your crown chakra, doing some crown chakra meditations. And so purpose, I know what I am here to do. So I feel as you start focusing on yourself and you're pulling yourself back from all these odds and ends that you're going after, and you internalize things, I think you're going to be shown your purpose. Right now you're off kilter. I feel like you're off balance in your energy. Maybe you're headed too much into your feelings, your emotions, or you're just spending time with people, places, and things that are really not beneficial for you, and it's draining your energy and depleting you. All right, let's see. The next 6 months, generate more passive income. What needs to be added to my path? It's time to take action, Aries energy. So it's time to take forward movement. It's time to take back power, okay? All that power you've been given away, all that care and concern and time spent on these things that don't really show beneficial for you. You have to take action. You have to make change, okay? Pulling back from people and put the focus on self. Bring love into the situation. So loving yourself more over anyone else, going after things that you love to do, okay? And not, stress yourself out to do the things. If things are stressing you out, then I would say pull back and maybe not head towards those things that are stressing you out, because it's creating resistance for you. So I think you have to balance spirituality with practicality, Pisces energy. So bringing balance into the situation, balancing these emotions of yours. I think there's like very chaotic. I feel like a little bit of chaotic energy with you. Like you're trying to do your best, but you keep getting sideswiped and, rerouted, and then you lose focus of what you're needing to head towards. So the conclusions are within reach. So the conclusions that you're needing are within reach. That purpose is going to come into you. That balance is going to come into you as you start to focus more on yourself, and you're taking the trash, getting rid of the trash around you. Let's see, what else? Yeah, into the unknown. So there may be, you may be fearing taking action, moving out, going towards a different job path, taking the first step towards something because you feel like you don't know enough information to persevere. So it may be feeling like you're just like, moving in the dark, being blindfolded. I think around maybe July, something is going to open up for you on the 7th of the month. Wishing well. Okay, yeah. I'm getting chills all over my body, so I don't know if you have a past loved one here that's wanting to connect with you and telling you you have to start getting more enthusiastic about your life. You've got to start taking action, and you've got to start making wishes, wishing on that wishing well, and get yourself out of these dark places that you've been in. I feel like this is maybe a female energy. I'm like chilling up from my kneecaps all the way up to my shoulders. So this is really saying, your wishes can come true, things can change, but you are the one that's going to make these changes, nobody else. It's you. You need to internalize it, and you need to refocus yourself and recenter yourself, and get rid of the noise, okay? Getting rid of the noise, taking your own mask off, opening up about things that have been bothering you, that you've kept to yourself, and expressing it, okay? At times you may feel that, you're bleeding out. There's a lot of hurtful things that, hurt that you've held on to, and maybe you haven't expressed this out. So maybe talking about how you're feeling and how you're hurting, and then, surrendering it and releasing it. You don't have to mask what you're going through. You don't have to hide. I see a violin here. So you may want to maybe pick up an instrument, or this is just needing to put on some healing frequencies, like 432 frequency, 432 hertz. Maybe you're needing to also give back, so being charitable. I feel like you're a very charitable person, though. So I don't know, maybe you've had a thought of donating blood, or I don't know, with that spark. This is good energy though, Chris. This is very good energy that you're going towards, because look, you're in the unknown, you're masked, and you're just like, what the fuck do I do? Where do I go? How do I become better? How do I get more riches? And then you get this spark of inspiration and motivation, and then you make this wish, and then you surrender the wish that you're making, and then you go towards your balance and your purpose. It looks good. It looks good. So you know what you have to do. You just are a little bit foggy right now. But you're gonna get the knowing about what you're needing to do next. All right, let's see, what else is the guidance? You need to free yourself. You need to create an ending. Freedom from a death. Maybe you're holding on to someone's death here. Like you feel very, very wounded from it, or you're needing to create an ending. Somebody is holding you back, or something is holding you back. Maybe that man that you're with right now, I know that's not, I felt when you told me this, that is not the best situation that you're in, that you've been being taken for granted and being played by that man. So maybe this is the ending that you're really needing to create in order to feel free and, you know, free up your energy here, free up your space. So I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So you're going to create an ending, and then you're going to have a new beginning, and then you're going to feel like, I can breathe, because this is like, I think your boyfriend is an energy vampire. I think he's sucking the life out of you mentally, emotionally. Okay? And that may be affecting you physically, where maybe you're iron deficient, or you have something going on with your blood, or, you know, you feel fatigued, you feel like, you know, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to get out of wishy-washy energy here, rocking back and forth, or, you know, being rocked back and forth by him, or being manipulated by that situation. And you're going to start realizing that you do have the tools that are needed to get your success, to move ahead. But this lover here, you really have to detach from it. So maybe that's why you're like, you know, how am I going to move out successfully to have my own place? So there is a codependency that you have on this man, or he has on you, or you both have together. There's a codependency that you're going to be working your way out of it in the next six months or so. All right, there's Gemini energy here. I don't know if this is a Gemini female that is passed on the other side. They want to make their presence known, this spirit here. Cancer energy. So this is clarification. You need to get moving. You need to move. You need to move out. You need to, you know. And I know you're saying, I know I need to move out, but how do I get there? How do I get it in motion? How do I get the finances up to take myself out of this situation? I know it's not easy. It's hard, but you're gonna get the knowing of how you're gonna do that. Right now, you're sitting in sabotage. You've been sabotaging yourself, self-sabotage, and you've allowed this man to sabotage you, knock you down to your knees, and you created, you know, this codependent relationship on each other. But you're gonna slowly turn away and make changes here. World card. Closing out that chapter. Understanding that you deserve more, because you're a good, kind person. You deserve more. You deserve financial freedom. You deserve that healthy relationship. You deserve to have collaborations. And that's what you're manifesting. Once you get into this mindset, like, I am the fucking empress. I am valuable. I do enough. I am enough. I am lovable. I am worthy. I am blessed. I am protected. As soon as you get that clicking in your head, because right now you may feel that way, but you're not really there, because there's hesitation, there's, you know, questioning self, and a little bit of low self-esteem or self-doubt. But you're going to start manifesting, all right, I need to do better, and I want better, and I deserve better. And then you're going to start moving towards better. Coming out of disappointment and neglect and feeling like you can't win, all right? Sagittarius, that's you. Becoming more harmonious, more balanced. Not being so maybe reactive to things. Learning how to respond a little bit better to things, and not being so scattered in your energy. You're going to pick two things, and you're going to stick to those two things, and you're going to slowly get this income up as you rock between these two things. Not 12 multiple things. 1 and 2, whatever that is for you. I can't tell you that. I don't pretend to be a fortune teller, you know? I don't pretend to, you know the future, but I could see the energy of this, and you're going to know where you got to go. I'm going to try to see where you're headed, but I feel like there's 2 things that you're going to be going towards that is going to launch you to a better future for yourself. And it's just saying, calm it down. Have patience. Have patience as you leap forward. Try not to put it in your headspace that I don't want to make a foolish decision, or I feel like a fool if I was to leap towards this. No, give yourself grace, have patience, create a more harmonious environment for yourself instead of dealing with a fool, okay, that just leaps into fuck shit, okay? Also, you have to focus on some healing. These things that have been bothering you, why, you feel like bubbling over in emotions, and you may feel like, what's the point? Like kind of like unworthy or not good enough. Like, why is these things happening? So there's some healing that you have to do, some pouring out of things that really don't serve your higher purpose. Okay, so stop clinging on to things so tightly that have hurt you, and learn how to navigate, away from things. All right, so you're gonna go from being up at night, constantly thinking and overthinking and just a lot of worry, to healing and then feeling like the star of the show here. Very nice. I like it. All right, so let's see. What's the other question? What needs to be added to your path? So I think healing music needs to be added to your path. I think you're needing to look at some of your patterns or your habits, your daily routines, like starting to journal to see where your headspace is, or what you're consuming, who you're consuming, what people are saying to you. Wishing well came out again. Look at that. Faith. Lean towards your faith. Lean towards God. Sacred pool. You're needing to do some type of cleanse. Okay, salt water cleanse, cold plunge cleanse, spiritual cleanse, and encouragement. Okay, staying in an encouragement demeanor. Okay, with yourself, and I see also encouraging your son more. Yeah, being more encouraging, more positive, more uplifted. And really come coming closer. I think you're needing to get a little closer to your son. Like, he's needing more encouragement and more, you know, mommy love me, even though he may be pushing away. A teenager, I think he's a teenager, I don't know. But I feel like words of encouragement, positive affirmation over yourself and over your son will definitely help you. Creating that bond, that closer bond is going to help. You know, getting that love from your son instead of the boyfriend. All right. So I do feel like some of the things that maybe are generating money for you right now, like little money, I think you need to drop those things and then put your energy towards something that is bigger and better. And that might be that boat movement. You got to get moving, and you got to leave, you know, leave things behind. You know what you have to leave behind. 26 is out here, 28, 48, 47, 54. And start getting excited for your life. Start getting excited for the forward movement, and just ride the wave right now. Some things are not, you know, the way that you want them to be, but ride it out. Get your emotions intact. So what is she? Let's see. Forward move. I just keep seeing forward movement, forward movement. It's in the next 8 months, there's going to be forward movement for you to get what you want. Now, I don't know if you can apply for affordable housing for you and your son if you make too much, or, you know, you may want to look into that. I don't know your status, but the city may be able to help you with that. And in the meantime, just put your pennies to the side, you know, a little bit, little by little, $5-10 to the side if you can. Yeah, you're coming out of indecision and rejection here. Okay. Now, I have a project boat. I would like to know what's needed to get into the business we're planning. I think that's a big project for you. I think that's a big thing. And you have to get, I think you're gonna have to get like permits and insurances and a lot of things gathered. Let's see, this project boat. How is this project boat going to turn out if she goes towards it? A judgment call, so you need to make a judgment call here. Project boat. That's something that you may want to look into, but what's the outcome of the project boat? Christyna. You have to be really clear what you're doing with it. I feel like you're not balanced with it right now. You really are unclear. So researching, okay? Researching more before you dive real deep into it. What's the outcome with the project boat? You're going to get some clarity about it. Contemplating how much it's going to cost and what exactly you have to do. I think you just have to research more about it. What's the outcome? It may not be the best case scenario with that. It may not be what you think it is, because I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and it not being balanced and you becoming clear about it. So there may be something else here, or maybe you're going to take a different direction with it. But right now, I'm not seeing it. You know, energy is fluid. This is the energy as of right now. It could change in the future. But as of right now, I don't feel that maybe your focus should be on that. I think there's a lot of logistics that you're going to have to worry about with that. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. There's going to be something else that comes in here. What is coming in for Christyna as far as financially? Where is she headed here? It's hidden. Whatever it is right now, it's hidden. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing it, but I'm not seeing it clearly what exactly it is. But it's going to come to light, okay? Right now, your intuition is blocked to this thing because where you're sitting, you know, sitting in wounds, sitting in confusion. Once you start seeing yourself in higher regard and you start doing the healing work, like the shadow work and seeing self and internalizing old wounds and getting rid of people, places, and things, this is going to open up. And then you turn into the King of Pentacles. You're going to have the money in hand. See, once you come out of your wounds, you're going to have your stability, your self-worth, that money in the bank. So you have to clear up your wounds before you can generate any of this passive income. You're stressing too much about the finances, so you're creating resistance. All right, so you have to pull the focus back on yourself. Get rid of any of the negativity around you, within you, and then you can start pulling good shit in for you. Listening to healing music, speaking your truth, talking about your feelings, talking about, you know, your struggles, that positive affirmation over yourself, positive affirmation and acknowledgement over your son for his job well done, getting closer with him. And I think it's gonna come in, and just leaning on your faith, knowing that God got you, you know, God got you. And making that wish and saying that prayer and giving, you know, sitting in gratitude right now, and stop fearing or failing, or fearing that, or feeling like you're failing. You're not failing. You're just learning and you're experiencing, and you're going to move forward, and things are going to be balanced. You're going to overcome the endings and the deaths, and you're gonna get the balance, and you're gonna make the good judgment calls, and you're gonna feel loved, more love of self, and you're gonna have growth. And that's the bottom line. You have growth coming in. You're just a little misled right now, a little confused right now, but that's gonna move out because you're taking the initiative to become better. You book the read with me, you're thinking of, how do I become better? How can I persevere? Right there, you should be patting yourself on the back and saying, yes, I'm taking the initiative, I'm taking accountability, I'm taking acceptance, and now I have to start taking action. I have to start looking at things a little bit more positive reinforcement as you move forward. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I'll get that candle ready for you. And I will send you also a solar plexus meditation to do, and you see if it helps you. Okay? All right. Keep yourself in high regard. I will see you Monday. Okay. Bye.